Part 2 Stage 9. At the time of the first production meeting, all the crew members had already received the storyboard, detailed pictorial script, from the director, and then the producer Joe continued to communicate in the team member WhatsApp group whenever the director made any changes. All members of the team were then notified of these changes, but when it was time to shoot the first shot, the principal cinematographer scolded the director off camera over why she had to use a certain shooting method, and then, the director told Joe that this cinematographer is close to being completely in sync with her mind in the field of photographic art, so she totally trusts this guy, therefore, putting him at the helm behind the camera. But as the shooting continued, this cinematographer began to drift away from the director's direction and also became increasingly problematic with the director's BFF, who had no production experience at all. But she insisted that she had production experience as a production assistant before filming began, kept arguing about various things, and finally, the team lunchtime arrived and the male lead arrived at the shooting location. Therefore, the increasingly tense atmosphere eased out a little bit. The filming continued after the meal, and the tense atmosphere between the director, producer, production assistant, and cinematographer continued, and the violating atmosphere continued to heat up as the production assistant continued to make unnecessary small mistakes, and when this bomb was about to explode, the third cinematographer arrived. When the third cinematographer, the second one of the two photographers that the director invited to help out, arrived, the principal photographer then left the shooting scene directly because he told the producer that he had an important appointment that he must attend now, and then the director went back indoors and do the makeup for the male lead, and then under the arrangement of the producer, the third cinematographer was immediately promoted to become the principal cinematographer for the subsequent shooting on that day. After returning to the shooting scene, the shooting continued. With the replacement of the cinematographer, the shooting process gradually went smoothly, although the production assistant still made some unnecessary mistakes. The shots that needed to be shot for the day, even the most difficult shot with the director's beloved Greyhound, one shot after another was gradually completed, and as the daylight began to fade away, after the highlight shot of the day, which the male lead met with the gypsy fortune teller, the first day of shooting was finally completed, and with the departure of the leading man, the remaining director, producer, the pretty lady, production assistant, and cinematographer brought the most important main photography equipment, that is, the cameras, to a nearby dining place. After dinner, the pretty lady left, and the remaining four went to a nearby 24-hour fast food restaurant to continue their conversation and have desserts. After more than an hour of hanging out, they all left separately and call it a day.
你若拒絕去聽經 你可認清你